A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The word Muzzammil in the first ayat of Surah Muzzammil has a zahir meaning and a batin meaning. I have already touched upon the former meaning of wrapping oneself up in a blanket. Now, I would like to shed some perspective on its batini meaning. At a deeper level, Muzzammil means to gather, to compose. Nafsahu wa nafsa Allah indahu. When we talk of the term Fanaa Fillah, it means the annihilation of the self in the essence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where the self of man does not remain. Man becomes Fanaa, annihilated, and only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remains. This is perhaps the highest level of spiritual attainment of any soul who strives for muqam-e-qurb, to come closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the dunya. Hence, all of creation can become Fanaa, but when it comes to the Zaat or essence of a Rasool Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it shall remain intact, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has deemed it so. That is the reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us in the Kalma Shahadat, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, where He attaches Rasulullah's name to His. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing Him sallallahu alaihi wasallam as Ya ayoohul Muzzammil, He subhanahu wa ta'ala is in fact telling him that he is the most privileged of all creation. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam to have gathered his own essence and that of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's within him and not become annihilated. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may be Ar-Rahman, the All-Merciful, but to gain His Raza is a conditional act. For example, He mentions in the Quran that He is with the Sabirin, those who are patient. We must exercise patience if we want Him to be close to us. Similarly, in another place, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that if we walk towards Him, He will run towards us, a condition attached. But with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there are no conditions attached. He is the purest form of all creation, as He is the one being, the Al-Muzzammil, to have embodied the essence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and Him within Himself sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This Ramzan, as you recite the first verse of Surah Muzzammil in your tahajjud prayer, bring Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to your heart center and allow yourself to absorb His reflection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's nur, so that one day you can also be annihilated in His essence. Kun fayakun. If you have liked this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and do share it with your loved ones. The link is in the feed below. Wishing you all a very blessed Ramzan, and may the light of Al-Muzzammil shine upon you and your loved ones, bringing barakah and peace. Ameen.